The race for the 2026 Grammy Awards just got interesting. While everyone was watching Wizkid, Burna Boy and Kizz Daniel submit their albums, the gospel artists quietly enter the competition, and the internet is buzzing. Gaise Baba has submitted his album No Turning Back 2 for Grammy consideration, competing in the same category as some of Nigeria's biggest secular music stars. This move has sparked a massive conversation about culture, gospel music, and representation. Welcome to RNN TV. I am Esther Olateju. The 68th Annual Grammy Awards are scheduled for Sunday, February 1, 2026, and Nigerian artists are making their presence felt across multiple categories. Wizkid submitted his highly anticipated album Mariah in two major categories, Album of the Year and Best Global Music Album. But it did not stop there. The single Piece of My Heart has entered for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best African Music Performance. His track, Gaise Dance, is competing in the Best Music Video category, and his collaboration with Olamide and Daku, Billionaires Club, is also up for Best African Music Performance. Burna Boy, Never Want to Be Left Behind, submitted his album No Sign of Weakness for Album of the Year and Best Global Music Album. His single, Love, was entered in the Best African Music Performance category, while his international collaboration Campe 3 with French star Joe Douefile is competing for Best Global Music Performance. Kizz Daniel is also making his debut Grammy Award submission with his song Police, featuring Angelique Kidjo and Johnny Drill. These are heavy hitters, global superstars with massive fan bases and international recognition. So, when gospel artist Gaise Baba announced he was submitting his album No Turning Back in the same category, it caught many people off guard. But here's the thing, Gaise Baba isn't just throwing his name in the hat for fun. He's making a statement, and that statement is, gospel music deserves to be recognized alongside secular music at the highest levels. On social media, Gaise Baba's submission sparked intense reactions from Nigerian Christians and music lovers. Some people were surprised, others were confused, but many were incredibly supportive. One user, Shadrach David Isaboni, said, "Why are people surprised? Didn't they say they want to shift culture? As if culture is only Christendom." That phrase, shift culture, is key here. It has been a rallying cry among Nigerian gospel artists who believe mainstream awards and recognition have overlooked their music. They argue that gospel music has massive influence, millions of listeners, and a life-changing impact, but it rarely gets the same respect as secular music. Another commenter, Chukwuebuka Samuel James, seems skeptical, saying, "Oh wow, so it was a performance? I see." But others were deeply moved. Adebayo Eniola defended the submission passionately. Changing the culture is real. I see some saying, which Grammy? No song in the last 10 years has solidified souls in pursuit of God like this. Please, if you have it, put it here. We have praise and worship songs, but the one that ignites the fire of sacrifice, show me in the last 10 years. That is a bold claim. He's essentially saying that No Turning Back has had more spiritual impact than any gospel song in a decade. Whether you agree or not, it demonstrates the significance this album holds for his fan base. Malik Kingsley added, "Congratulations, this is what I'm talking about. Gospel artists in Africa should be recognized in all music awards categories. We are really shifting the culture." So what does this submission really mean? Is it just about getting a Grammy nomination, or is it about something bigger? For many in the gospel music community, this is about breaking barriers. For years, gospel artists have felt excluded from major music awards, especially international ones like the Grammys. They've watched secular artists dominate categories, gain global recognition, and rake in accolades, while gospel music, despite its massive following, remains in the shadows. Gaise Baba's submission is a direct challenge to that status quo. It's saying, we belong here too. Our music matters. Our impact is real, and we deserve to be considered alongside the biggest names in the industry. But there's another layer to this. The phrase, shift culture, encompasses more than just music. It's about influence. Nigerian gospel artists believe they're not just making music for entertainment. They're creating content that shapes lives, transforms mindsets, and builds communities. That should count for something at the Grammys. Of course, the big question is, does Gaise Baba actually have a shot at winning? Let's be honest, Wizkid and Burna Boy are global superstars with Grammy wins already under their belts. They have international collaborations, massive streaming numbers, and widespread industry support. Kizz Daniel, in his debut submission, features a track with Angelique Kidjo, a 5-time Grammy winner, which lends him serious credibility. Gaise Baba, on the other hand, is not as widely known outside gospel circles. His fan base is passionate, that it's more niche compared to the massive audiences that secular artists typically command. However, the Grammy Awards have categories specially for gospel and religious music. If Gaise Baba submitted in those categories, his chances would be stronger. But if he's competing in the same categories as Wizkid and Burna Boy, particularly Best Global Music Album or Best African Music Performance, then it's a much more challenging road. That said, the fact that he submitted at all is a win in itself. It puts gospel music in the conversation. It forces the industry to acknowledge that there is a whole segment of African music that is often overlooked. Regardless of whether Gaise Baba wins, loses, or even gets nominated, his submission is already making waves. It's sparking conversations about representation, about what kinds of music gets recognized, and about whether the Grammys are truly honoring the full spectrum of global music. For Nigerian gospel artists, this is just the beginning. If Gaise Baba's submission leads to more gospel artists entering major awards, if it opens doors for recognition, if it shifts how the industry views African gospel music, then it's already achieved something significant. And who knows, maybe in a few years, we'll look back at this moment as the turning point when gospel music finally claimed its seat at the table. The 2026 Grammy Awards are shaping up to be a historic moment for Nigerian music. Wizkid, Burna Boy, Kizz Daniel, and now Gaise Baba are all in the race. The competition is fierce, the stakes are high, and the entire world is watching. Whether you're rooting for secular superstars or gospel trailblazers, one thing is clear: Nigerian music is a force to be reckoned with, and the culture, it's definitely shifting. What do you think? Does Gaise Baba's submission stand a chance? Should gospel music be competing alongside secular music at the Grammys? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more trendy music content. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Until next time, keep celebrating African music in all its forms. Thanks for watching RNN TV.